Yeah.
Next one is the last one, so play this one. Next one's the last one. Next DJ, come up, get your records out, let's get busy. Run the rhythm.
Bang, come on a real big mic man, so bang. Whitey's a London man, bang.
Go on and think I'm a fool. Go on and draw for the match.
I took longer than Meek. Sonic Boom, hold 2 in a week.
You are locked into the sounds of DJ Medley P on the new podcast called Gunfingaz. Welcome back to another risky and smoky episode of Gunfingaz, discussing the latest issues and music from the grime and bass music scene. Tonight I'm with top form Derby MC rapper Beetone and artist producer Shak.eel. We're going to be talking about what's going on for both of these talented musicians right now. And then go through a couple of new wheels for December so far. And then finally, we've got Minutes of Chaos, from Beetone and Shak.eel. A couple of them ones there. I want to big up everyone right now who's doing their thing. People who are supporting Gunfingaz right now. This is indeed the Crimbo Clato joint. So it's the final one of the year, sadly. Studios ain't open around New Year's and that, so you know, we have to do the Crimbo Clato one right. Now I'm gonna leave the long talk short. I just want to introduce my G's, Beetone and Shak.eel. What's good, my guys?
What's good, bro?
Yo, you're right, man.
It was good. It's calm. So if anyone who's like heard of Beetone and Shak.eel before, how would you describe yourselves?
You go first, mate. Go ahead.
I'm a rapper, producer, and Shak.eel is a guitarist and singer and producer as well. But I'm mainly just anything, and he's like R&B and that.
Yeah.
We're running a record label at the minute called EQUITITY Entertainment that we do together. I put events on and that.
Yeah, so it runs events as well as like recording for people. We do all the recording ourselves, like because obviously we're both producers, so we can.
I'm poor.
So how did that come about then? EQUITITY, how did that come about?
We were stood in a field at like 1 a.m. playing guitar under a tree. He was writing bars for Don't Flap actually, that was it. And then we just sort of like, because similarly we think, we just sort of came up with this whole idea of a festival actually. And it kind of revolted, it spun out of control from there.
I've been doing my own music for 10 years and I have never had anybody to do it for me, which is why I do so much. And like, I've created my own record label for myself and like a couple of my boys. And then through 10 years of doing it, I've had a change in my life now. So I want to do it, same thing, but like with a different way, so I can leave all my old stuff behind and move on. That was another reason that I wanted to like start this. So I've been wanting to do a festival to bring everybody together as well. Like,
yeah.
That's why it's called EQUITY, because it's balance. It's like
fairness.
I like that.
Everybody.
I like that a lot. And that's one thing that I feel Derby is lacking right now. Indeed.
Yeah.
That's something we'll talk about later on, obviously. So for yourselves, how did you both get involved with music? What was like the starting point? Where did you go, yo, this is what I wanted to do? I know I might have just put you on the spot there, but
yeah, no. Well, for me, it was like I had quite a traumatic point in my life, and it was just coming towards the end of college, like when you're going towards university kind of thing.
Yeah.
I've always had like a small interest in music, like throughout my whole life anyway. So I've like, been in a band when I was little, and like, I've always made remakes of beats and stuff. Do you know what I mean? In my teenage years, but it wasn't until like towards the end of college that I sort of figured that university wasn't for me, and I wanted to push myself further than just the average thing that the majority of people do you get what I mean? And I'm not shunning university at all, because you can do whatever you like. But for me, I felt that music was just what I wanted to do, so I went and bought a guitar, and £60 guitar, and started making my own music in my bedroom. Learned how to produce beats, like I say, in my bedroom, did everything in my own room, and then just it all started there. Self-taught myself, piano, keyboard, guitar, singing, and that's how it's all started. Like, then bumped into Beetone, and here we are today.
I like that journey. What about you, Beetone? How did you get involved? Where did it start?
To be truthful, like I've always grown up with a musical family. So like I've always been surrounded by music. Like my dad was in a band, my stepdad was in a band, my mum plays loads of music. Like always been around it. But truthfully, I was 9 and I wanted to be part of the talent show at primary school. But like my boy wouldn't let me do it. Shout out J-Star. But my boy wouldn't let me be part of him and my boys' group because I couldn't rap. So I was like, I'll learn to rap then, innit? And then he started... To start with, like, it was like a year after I wrote a song called, I can't remember, something like Darth Vader, innit? It was pretty crap. I'm not.
Yo,
gonna
he
lie.
did it before Chip. He did Darth Vader before Chip. Yo,
2006.
confirmed. Gunfingaz confirmed, yeah. Beetone made Darth Vader. Bun Chip. That's it. Okay, not Bun Chip, but still. I mean, people do Bun Chip, but like, you know.
Right, he does his thing, man. He does his thing.
Yeah.
But and my boy started teaching me how to rap as well with him, and I started by doing online rap battles with Americans on letsbeef.com, and I was like just an 11-year-old kid, like, yeah, I'm in the blood, kill you, man. Nah, that type of stuff, really. I didn't go too well, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Jesus.
But like, yeah.
I didn't even know that was a thing. So what was that? Is that just literally a website where people could just beef on?
Yeah, letsbeef.com.
Raw.
And then I got moved away to Belper from where I grew up originally in Stocky to look after my grandma, and it was at the same time that I just did that thing with my mate. The first thing that me and my mate did was recorded our album on a tape deck in the street on Jackson Street on the floor. That was the first time that we ever did any music, and like literally at the time that I started doing music was the time I left and ended up on my own with no friends, nothing basically, just me, my family and that. Like, I had a place to live and that, but like other than that I had nothing. I was looked after my grandma, so I just kept with the rapping because I was like all I have, and to this day it's still like
that's a powerful journey, man.
Yeah.
So who were like your early influences for you both? Who was like your early influences as artists? Who's the people that you sort of went, yo, this is like the level that, and you liked what they did, their certain styles and stuff?
Real talk, Lil Jon.
Fair, man. Everybody's got a point, man.
Lil Jon was my first. Lil Jon, Ice Cube, and then I found Eminem from my boy again, Jay. Saw that he was a massive Eminem fan, so I got into Eminem through him, and then I found everyone else, like spiraled out through there, and then like I've just got a passion for hip hop, very much. Like, it's my life. Hip hop is your life. Hip hop's a culture. It's not just music. Like, there's 5 elements to it, and I live it. That's how I say it. My favourite music's reggae, but I live hip hop. You know what I mean? That's how I say it.
That's calm.
Redman was one of my first like proper inspirations. When I was like 13, I bought a CD and I went to go play it at my boy's yard, who's passed now. Rest in peace.
R.I.P.
Malpractice. Massive album. And Busta Rhymes, It Ain't Safe No More. Them two inspired me to start doing all this more, if you know what I mean.
Like the first tune I remember listening to from Redman, it's probably gonna sound like his Beta's tune, but it was one that he did with Method Man. I think it was Blackout.
Yeah, the album Blackout.
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
That was one of my favorite. I remember seeing the video and everything, and I was like, the way he said stuff. Him and Method Man were like always my favorites, just because the way they say stuff. And even like Mos Def, like Black on Both Sides, one of my favorite hip hop albums all the time.
Black Star and all that.
Sick stuff. So what about you, Shak.eel? Where did it sort of, who were the artists at your time that you were going, yo, this is who I sort of looked up to and wanted to be like?
Yeah, probably not many people like him in it, but when I first started singing, it was Justin Bieber, to be fair, that sort of set me off with.
Not many people like him except for the millions of people that like him.
Yeah, no,
it's fair.
It's subjective. Yeah. No, I don't know. It was his Purpose album, innit? Because at the time, and like just listening to like the songs like Purpose, it kind of made me realise like that music is my purpose, innit? Like I just sort of, and that kept me going in like same kind of way, innit? Like music and my mum were the two things that I was doing, and that was it. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
And it made me want to. This is like the main reason I didn't go to uni, innit? Because I wanted to do something better for me and my mum, because if I blow up, mum's sorted, innit? Do you get what I mean? That's how I see it. So it gave that album proper rattled me up to get me going, gave me that hunger in it, do you know what I mean, to start doing it properly.
Yeah.
And then from there it kind of stemmed to sort of like Chris Brown, pretty cliche, but yeah, like Chris Brown obviously is amazing R&B artist and rapper as well. So, and that's another reason that I work with Beetone and all hip hop artists and rappers, because I love hip hop, and like I love singers that work with hip hop artists. Like, you know, that kind of R&B hip hop mix, it works well. Ty Dolla $ign and all them kind of artists. So that kind of route of music is like what I saw as, yo, that's where I want to be eventually, kind of standard, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's like my main inspirations in music.
Fair. So would you say for you both it was more US sort of music that gravitated you in? And then later, did it come on to be like UK or not? Or I'm just wondering.
Yeah, for me, like Ed Sheeran's hugely inspired me in terms of guitar and songwriting, but it wasn't until later on into like me doing music that I sort of took note of him a bit more. Obviously, I knew who Ed Sheeran was.
Yeah.
But until I kind of, you know, when you focus on somebody, you actually realise who they are and what they do a bit more in terms of their music. You have a bit more respect for them as an artist. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, when I looked into him a bit more, then I was like, this guy's crazy. Like, he's
As
sick.
bait as it sounds, like at first, like I like a couple of his tunes and stuff, but when I heard, and my mate showed me, funny enough, big up Chris, and he showed me his album that he did with all MCs, and I remember the tune he had with P Money a lot, and I was like, this is sick. And I was like, it made me appreciate him more for doing something that was sort of different.
Yeah. He works with rappers loads, isn't it? Like, do you know, like, he's worked with Devlin when he first started and all that kind of stuff. Like, looks
exactly.
Yeah, I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So fair enough, man. So, what's currently happening in both of your careers right now? Like, what's cracking off? What's going on? And I know that sounds like a really broad question. Like, is there anything like coming up project-wise or shows or anything like that?
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Busy boys. So we've got an event this Saturday. It's a new venue actually. So the guy's reopening it, and we're running the event. It's like again, alternative hip hop, R&B kind of mix. We've got rappers, singers, grime artists, or there's a go rappers. But yeah, you know what I mean. So got a great mix down there.
Where's that at? Where's that place at?
It's called The Limes. It's 18 Kedliston Road. It literally is opening this weekend, so should be a nice event.
We're doing it opening that. It's at Old Polish Centre, if you know where that is. But it's no longer the Old Polish Centre.
Oh, right. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. I know where Kedliston Road is, but the people that wanted to go...
side.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, I know where the Five Lamps is. But like for anybody who wants to go down to the show, I'll put the links in the bio and stuff and all that good stuff. Anything else like for the new year or anything like that that's cracking off that you know of?
A lot of recorded stuff, like hopefully. I know Beetone's got a lot of stuff, he'll probably say himself. I've hopefully got some acoustic stuff coming out start of the year, fingers crossed. And then we've got a bit of work we're doing at Can't Stop, Won't Stop Records as well, a studio in Nottingham. So it's different. Do a lot of work as well, shout out Man Like H as well for letting us come to his studio a lot recently, doing a lot of work with him. So yeah, a lot of different Derby artists at the moment. Hutchie as well, go down to his garage, the radio shows.
Yeah, Too Hard for TV and that. Yeah, no, he's
putting in some work.
Bro, I've known from like day dot, man. In my school, everyone was like, yo, you seen this guy's freestyle? This guy from my school, actually. He was on there at one point. I used to think he was the big man for it, but like, yeah. But I just remember that memory. It was quite cool. What about you, Beetone? What you saying?
I used to watch Too Hard for TV back in the day, bro.
Yeah.
like, all the sense in that.
Yeah.
But what, for music, like?
Yeah, what's cracking?
Well, did a music video yesterday for H. Man like H. And then got an event on Saturday, and then I'm hoping to possibly have one on New Year, but I might actually take a break and not do it New Year and actually celebrate New Year.
Fair play.
To be honest.
You got to celebrate a good year, man.
This is the first year I've been sober since I was 12. So I might as well celebrate it really, innit? You know what
Fair
I mean?
play, man.
Well,
what do you feel, man?
My album's coming out that I've been making since June 2017. Beginning of next year, so the first month of next year. And I've also got a documentary that I'm hoping to release about the 11th of January, but don't quote me on that yet.
Okay.
But I'm hoping about that time as well.
You heard it first, man. These boys are going in here, and they've got a lot of stuff to show.
Yeah, I forgot as well, we've got a show in Manchester on the 19th of January, and another one on the 26th in London. They're both mental health, Mad Millennials, which is a mental health charity that started, so shout out to them as well, they're doing a lot of cool stuff.
And I've got 2 clashes. I got one on the 15th at Dub Scandal against Ampersand, and I got one on 25th. I can't announce that yet, but too hard for TV's clashes.
Serious?
Yeah,
coming
man,
back.
25th of January.
Mad. Was defo a lot going
on,
man.
Mad clashes there, bro. Some sick ones.
Keep an eye on Derby, innit?
Keep an eye. That's what we're doing. That's what this is about. It's what Gunfingaz started for.
Yeah,
put a name up for people. That's what I'm saying. Anybody who wants to be somebody, I just want to have them here and I just want to talk about their music. And then you can go, this is what they're like as a person. And you can listen to the music and go, right, this is what's happening. That's what I do, man. That is my job.
Yeah, man, I rate that.
So definitely, so as we said, obviously about upcoming shows, etc. But one thing, touching on Derby, this is the point where I want to talk about most, is like, I do feel there's a lack of places, pardon me, that are putting on for Derby artists. But yourselves, you've just got a new venue and you're headlining it. But do you feel there is a lacking sort of scene in Derby for venue-wise for artists to go to and perform?
Not for general artists.
Yeah, it's hip-hop.
I know I said that broadly, but I'm more meant for
like
people who do rap or people who do sing and stuff.
People who rap, like, if you ever want to get involved or anything with a performance, like, just hit up me or Shak.eel or the Equity Entertainment thing, because I just want to put anybody who wants to do something and give them a chance to perform. Because I would personally say, yeah, there is a scene in Derby. There's a bit of a rave scene in Derby, a little bit of one, and then there is a rave scene.
The hidden scene, it's like hidden, and it keeps getting.
There's a bit of an acoustic scene, but there's a lot of closed-minded people. Like,
yeah.
So like, if you go down to an open mic and you start rapping, they'll just shun you off. They'll just stop listening because you're rapping, and I think that's wrong because. You know
That's talent. It's an open mic. That's what it's there for.
Yeah. But this is part of the idea why we do all the open mics, with him singing covers, Shak singing covers with his guitar, because like I've been doing live events since I was 14 on a drum and bass scene. I've been doing a lot of open mics in like places that you wouldn't expect a rapper to be, like. And, they don't listen because they see it as like, oh, a guy comes up, he plugs his phone in and then holds a mic. However, if someone comes down with a guitar, everyone looks at that person and they appreciate it more. As sad as it is to say, it just seems that way. Because to people's heads, it seems like that's music. So like with Shak.eel singing, people listen to it, and then when I rap, they actually take it in. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
That's something I've noticed anyway.
Make them listen.
Fair. Do you feel like that as well, Shak.eel, with like...
Yeah, no, like you can see it different, because we do...
But there is a want for it.
Yeah,
like
that's what I mean. People love it afterwards, you know what I mean?
People want it.
Some people...
This is why I've opened like a new venue as well, because I know a lot of things Derby's kind of lacking over like the last 10 years. You could probably see it more. It's like, not in just music, but general, it's kind of gone down a bit. You know, like the waterfall hasn't been working for years. You know, things like that. The big TV, they took that down, like, and the council have done nothing to make it any better. There's like more homeless people. There's more and more. It's becoming more and more unattractive. Like, do you know what I mean? But no, everyone's moaning about it, but no one's doing nothing about it. You know what I mean? They're just like, there's no scene in Derby, but they go to the same bars all the time and see the same people.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing. So what I'm trying to do is just switch it around and like open new places that were open, like the old Polish and all that.
Yeah, I understand what you mean. Definitely, like you can see, especially for venues, certain places they'll put on different kind of artists. They won't even put different kinds of artists. They'll just put like I remember when Club Sober was a thing. They had like Be Young there, but they weren't gonna put. But they don't put people on who are actually doing something from Derby.
No.
Like, I think it's shocking.
Yeah,
like,
it
really is.
Honestly, it's shocking, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's like, yeah.
No support from your own city.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And you are right in what you're saying, like the waterfall and the TV screen and stuff like that. Even it's just progressively
just as a general city, like we've gone. Ever since they built Westfield, it's like they've stopped caring about the city, and they've been bothered about making Derby a public city, but not about uniting us. Do you know what I mean? Like they've built all these hotels, they've built all this stuff to make you want to come Derby, but what's the real want?
It's a bit like,
do you know what I mean?
It's a bit like looking like a skyscraper sort of thing. Like you always see skyscrapers, but like when you're on a skyscraper, you don't really look down.
Yeah, it's like New York, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like look at New York, you're like, oh, that's amazing, and then like right next to it's like the ghetto.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you don't see that bit. Like,
yeah.
It's the same.
That's what I was thinking. So from that, like, there's definitely a lot, but so what's in store for like you both right now? What do you feel like for the future? What's like your next sort of goals, if you were wanting to stay or not? What do you feel is the next step for you guys? What's something that you'd really want? Like, what's something that you'd like want?
I really want to get a festival.
Yeah, the festival is the next goal. Like in terms of like a visual, like a goal that I know that I want, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's definitely the next step.
I rate
the
that
next
highly.
big one next year. And
I do feel like you've got a strong way with the venue right now.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the next level up.
I'm still trying to find a field to hold this festival in, but I've got acts together already. So it's a good thing, but hopefully we'll put on a festival at the Limes, a little one.
Yeah.
So there will be a day festival in about April time.
Oh, see, that's my birthday, sorted.
Yeah, man, yeah.
I sorted my 21st, sorted
like
there, man.
Drum and bass, jungle, hip hop, grime, house, tech house, acoustic, singing, R&B, the whole thing, the whole shebang.
That's
all
what I
of
rate.
it in one place. You know what I mean?
That's what I rate about you guys. Like, you're not just pushing one thing. Like, I know my podcast is about grime and bass music, but I got you guys on because when I got in touch with Shezzy, was like, these guys are doing open mic nights, but they were different from everybody else. Like, you're trying to push a whole sort of circle, to say the least, of genres, and that's what made me want to get you guys on, to be honest. It's sick what you're doing. You've got a goal.
Cheers, man.
And that's what I've just wanted to say, like, after listening to that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So I think that we both have this, like,
there's a drive.
a massive drive.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, we both have like a proper, like, there's nothing like every single day. Man, person, I can't speak for Shak because I'm not him. But like all the time, I'm doing my music all the time. I'm up till 5 in the night mixing tunes or every night. And then I'm up in the morning. Well, I tell a lie, I never wake up in the morning. If I do, I don't know why. But when I wake up, eventually, like, someone will be outside my house, or I'm straight to a studio, and then that's it for me. That's all I do now. Like, I've been signed off work, and I'm on pills and stuff, and I'm supposed to be unable to do anything, but that's just crap. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that is.
Like,
there's a serious drive, and that's what I can see. So I
Yeah.
do really like you boys deserve everything that you do get, man, for the success and all that stuff.
Respect.
Thank you.
Definitely. So obviously, you know what it is. It's Gunfingaz, yeah. Make sure to follow on the Twitter at DJ Medley P1 and the Instagram at Gunfingaz and all that good stuff there. Any artists that you're wanting to put on, any tunes that you're recommending, what's really popping off right now, just come through and say, obviously, all that good stuff there. So, you know, we keep everything seasonal for the right occasion, since it is Christmas time. Got to talk about the new wheels for the Crimbo season. And as you know by now, New Wheels is where me and my guests, we talk about artists or projects that have been doing bits in the last week or month or something that's came out this year and you've gone, yo, no one's looked at that. This is sick. Put them on. Obviously, all the links will be in the bio on that. So, for the Crimbo special of New Wheels, Beetone and Shak.eel, what is your New Wheels? I made that rhyme there, like, not even on purpose. Like,
Man, like Shak.eel with the new wheel. I'd say there is quite a few people in Derby who are out there pushing their things out of Derby, like David Blacks, who went down and did
the headline show for Showcase
the
Store. Yeah,
Showcase
big up
Store.
David Blackman, he's my boy.
I did that as well.
Yeah.
I rate that. And then another one of my boys called Kiz is about doing the battles. And like guys going to Scotland and stuff to battle, do you know what I mean? He's doing it for Derby, man. You know what I mean?
That's
So
ratings right
there
there.
are people who are like making moves, like hot type Carnage as well. He's coming back as well. Carnage has got some fire. like I'd say there's quite a lot of people to look out for in the scene. But I think like, if we all come together anyway, we'll see. Do you know what I mean? We'll see.
True.
That.
It's actually like giving me a proper different outlook, because when I came into starting this podcast, I was like, it's purely got to be this and that. But after meeting you guys and what you're saying right now, I was like, there is so much more out there, and I feel unity needs to be brung when there's no one else doing the unity.
Everyone wants to do it, but everyone wants to do it on their own.
Exactly.
So if we all want the same goal, so we might as well come together and get the goal, because we'll get there faster.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Like 1,000 steps is better than one massive step.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because you get 1,000 things done in that instead of one step. Do you know what I mean? Like, if we all just come together. You know what I mean? Like, we've got Too Hard for Radio now on Fridays. Get in touch with HUSKY, you can go down and do that. Do you know what I mean? Any Derby MCs who want to clash.
Any musicians, just come down. You want anyone? Do you know what I mean? Just come down.
Links will be in the bio for that as well, by the way, guys.
I've got a studio. Shak's got a studio. We've got links to studios. We've got I don't mind what
Man
you
of
do.
the plug. Man of the plug for this team.
Yesterday I was making some pop music. The day before I was on some Afro beat, and then we've been making some drum and bass. I'm bringing the drum and bass mixtape out as well. Oh yeah, I've got an album on Spotify at the minute as well.
Great. What's the name of that album for people?
Journey.
Link's gonna be in the bio for that. So what about yourself, Shak? Anybody that you're feeling, or I know you've been pushing your own stuff right now.
Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of the same, I suppose. I mean, I got a shout at HUSKY as well, because I mean he's doing a lot of stuff. He's trying to get a studio for people in Derby, innit? Like not just for music, videos. Yeah. He's doing it. He's
donate to HUSKY, man.
Yeah, anyone go on his GoFundMe and donate all your money in it, because
if we all care about the Derby scene, we'll bring the Derby scene back. Donate to man. Come down to the shows. Get there. It's done.
I rate that highly, definitely, because that's a big part for Derby, 100%. I think I saw something. I don't know if he said. I think my mate was telling me that it's something like he had 3,000 friends on Facebook. So if each of them put £1 together.
Yeah. That's the thing. That's the thing.
I found that so funny. I was like, yo, bro.
It's right true, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's true.
It's only a quid as well, isn't it, from each person?
Yeah. It was clever, man. I like that a lot. So for me, like, I've got a couple of tunes that are out right now that are doing bits for me in the month of December. First one, starting off with the HMO2 joint for all the Pokemon man them that know that is Fly, and the tune that it's called is 36,000 Feet from Birmingham's Rainbow King MAYDAY. Like, he's a sick guy. I've known him for ages, and I'm not even plugging him just because he's my boy. The tune has a journey through it, and the sounds are so different. Big up Vagrant as well. Vagrant Real Estate producer on that. Links will be in the bio for them both. Big ups to MAYDAY for that, man. Secondly, as much as I'm like grime and bass music all, I do have a soft spot for garage music a lot. CONDUCTA is one of my favourite producers right now for his stuff that he's doing. He's got a new tune called STEEZING out with Jay Dana and COCO. It's just an overall jumpy tune. It just makes me like want to go to a house party or something, put on a house party or a rave and just go legless for like time.
Yeah, no.
Like, it's just a pure slapper of a tune. Like, when I hear it, I just feel like just getting jumpy or something like that. I don't know the feeling. It just feels like right to just go, yo, I just want to skank out like mad. And then for all the wobbler skanking crew and that, got a bootleg of Sheck West's Mo Bamba by BAKESMUSICUK. I just feel like there's a dirty spin on the tune. Like, I do like bootlegs when they try and make something different. So big up BAKESMUSICUK as well. Links will be in the bio for all of his stuff. So firstly, we've got Shak.eel coming up, yeah. And he's going to do something a little bit different. He's got a cover going on. But I thought, we've got to spice things up on Gunfingaz, man. The guy is mad talented. So, without further ado, yeah. Shak.eel, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Do your thing, man.
Gotta change my answering machine now that I'm alone, 'cause right now it says that we can't come to the phone. And I know it makes no sense as you walked out the door, but it's the only way I hear your voice anymore. It's ridiculous, it's been months. For some reason I just can't get over us. And I'm stronger than this. Enough is enough. No more walking round with my head down. I'm so for being blue, crying over you. And I'm so sick of love songs, so tired of tears, so done with wishing she was still here. And I'm so sick of love songs, so sad and slow. So why can't I turn off the radio? Yeah, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll just
That
leave
was,
it. Yeah,
that was a bag of madness, man. I want to big up Shak.eel for coming through. That's a madness. I ain't got no words. 'Cause I've never really been around sort of like live music like that.
Yeah, yeah.
But that was sick.
Oh, thank you very much.
So big ups to Shak.eel, man.
Cheers, man.
So lastly, we've got Beetone stepping up right now to a Minutes of Chaos thing. I've got 2 grime beats here. One's an old school thing, one's the new school thing. And we're just going to see what happens, man. So let's get into this. We've got Beetone here right now.
Beetone. Check. Listen, open to spit this sick characteristics into the finale of a dipstick nimwit. Coming up, secure my existence. I can see you running from a distance. My instincts are so good that they can tell me anything. If it is to the many man. A beautiful coming down to get the focus of it and never open it up. I'm open it down. You're telling me that you're truthfully wrong. Singing on a song about what you got on. I'm like a boss, keep moving along. Make it rap like Damien. You're not tuning your gum. And I blew me your bomb. I'm assuming the opposite upon blue. You that's discussed and I'm not that sick. I predict what the massacres of the rabbit kids. So did it just happen? Nah. Could have been that. Could have been this shit. I could have been mad. I could have been bliss. I wish I give up. I wish I did. Yeah, I care for myself, but I wish I didn't exist. I could have been hard. I could have been rich. I could have had her, but now I got this. I wanna be Nas, now I wanna be Part, now I wanna be Slim, now I wanna be big. But what did I have? The one, where did it go? What brings me down? The one, how do I know? Why there was motives to damage my throat? But some wanna be planned, some wanna be jokes, some wanna be road, and some wanna be paid. But fuck them, they wasted out of my space. Cause I wanna be great, yeah, I wanna be great, yeah, I wanna be great. So yo, being a colada blunt, I'ma do what I don't play with you rather. Like this girl's next kid, I didn't know my father. But man, she's so hot that she's the devil in Parada. She know a type get it wrong, asking Canada. But she ain't India, you roam round afterward. She rather Jamaica, a woman understanding her. But then she know my ass large like Africa. Yeah, white like milk, smoking green just like Lil. If you think you're deaf, then shut up and listen to my incredible lyrical killer. Try to break it well, listen, but you a killer with livers full. Instead of fixing tools and feeling pitiful with a pat of pitiful. Insane clinical, was born cynical. I strangled the mid, buffing my umbilical for me to say behave. Is ever critical, EPs drop more than it. It's what to never quit again. I need peace for real, was fought never again. Still, my mind still filled with thoughts negative, cause of that I saw no steel. How am I a mountain, no snowmobile? I'm in booze, putting in truth as I lay a verse. My boys cutting up stars like labourers. I don't care when you think they like this, no, you need to hate it first. But this bit is all suck. I see this alive in reverse. Your flow's dry, you're not creating a thirst. So make sure that your mates see you firm. Cause fake guys, I can't see them. The dark of the night of the wrong that we can't see them. But I need to get peeing on my own like a toddler. If you don't rate me, then you don't rate skill, so F ya. You man, I got rhymes, I'm a buster. Head spinning like a helicopter. Courtesy of all the drugs that I done top. I'm a shady guy, I'm not Eminem. But these mother needing a doctor. Honest, I'm deep, rough and unique. Bumping the beat, busting my speech. Take it to see, slaying the beat. Live with me ease and my lyrical knees. I'm spitting and ripping it. Telling me please, what's the flow? Teach me the rate. Holding it up and that bag and then sitting on my head, been freezing the cold with the bass. Fuck my name, I've been cleared. Faces are feel like I'm ugly and weird. Race with a beat track, patient the disc, but on mics to this wet like it's raining in here. Most of you rappers ain't real imposters. Too hot for you lanes, your game's been frosted. I'm cool, you're not. Your chick's fat and the bottom's just too big and flabby like a legible bottomless. What's a zombie? I've been dead. Stand out bowl like I got no hair. My flow be cold as like bowler bears. And your chick is a pig with lunch and hairs. I'm B. Strange spring delusional character. Skin green of the cabbages. Homegrown as Barbara. Cause I hand the biz like Kevin. Never green as ever. Just kidding, money and jealousy put together. I swear I know guys who'll get high what to let that time fly. But they wouldn't get high if the plane on their own flight. I know some guys are gonna get high, I don't know. But they wouldn't get high if the plane at the wrong flight, no.
Yo.
That was a one take madness, that was.
I was a one take Mazza.
I messed off in the middle still.
Woo. Yeah, man. That was Rough Squad Burial. Big up the old school dons that know about Rough Squad. You know what's happening right now. And we're just going to go in with the second beat by DJ Cable. It's the JT Justin Timberlake refixington of Senorita. We're just going to see what Beetone can do, man. Let's get busy.
B double, Beetone, shout out Gunfingaz inside. Yo, DE Dobbs on the map, listen, yo. Some man try to dart me. Some man say they can't rap though. Some man say I flub and some call me criminal. Now man I kill them with syllables. I'm hard like New Ham generals. I'm rock like minerals. So now man I make the best MC seem shitter than a CV. Be the believer, I'm coming from DA. You cannot defeat me, man, and I don't need bots like Sky TV. What ya thought you could see to the future? I thought I'd be free this like never before. But it turns out life can't better the cause. He ended up by default like 70s porn in the morning. I will wake up and yawn in the morning. I will wake up and mourn. The critics told me to get rich or die trying. So I took the knife and I shot up the stores. What? Rebel of course. Hard hitting when I'm settling scores. You be staring at stars when I come to the war. When I'm Darth Vader, when I come with a force. So gotta keep my mind at ease. I can't find a peace. I can't rhyme my beats. I smoke memories till the bomb and no none. Got that at me from a hard knock life. So what you know about murder done? You got a daddy foot stramps and a dirty slung. Your nan's the same age as your Turkish son, but you're not sure where you got herpes from, yo. What you know about murder done? You got a girl who's young and a pervy mum. It's like man I smoked off like burn it's on. Never gonna catch B burning without Ernie Don. Hip hop parties that turns you on. To flip with a switch to a Nick Fuel jewels like Kermit Don.
Don't send me and write the address wrong. See, I finish, I'm dishing them. Out like dinner fam, holidays, fishing man for them, bigger man. Hold your position, man, like we a militant shit on them. Lyrics can pop and diminish, man. Drop more flows, don't actually clash me. In that catch your family, casually, grab the mic, creep and a smack a G, gradually taking back to we stand with wealth gladly. Some on a tick, some on a snitch, some on a stick and some on a shit. Some on a top, some on a tick, some on a sit in the spot and smoke piff. B double, freestyling now to top of the head. I do this music to relieve struggle, but my hunger's still here and I feel dead. But every day is a blessing, every day I ain't got one left. Every day is a blessing, so I gotta do right till I ain't got one left. Wanna live lavish, don't know about my Edinburgh. Wanna get in the car, bro, man, I'm gone down. Cause man, test your favours like an O2 or cellular. But thanks for the love, bro. Like a hippie, smoking steady till my eyes are squinty and this guy's tripping like, yo, Beetone, are you from the UK? No, I said I'm from Derby on the east and the middle, bro. But I know what it is and I'm sick with a riddle, bro. Yo, freestyle on the top of my head and I'ma fuck it up here, but man, I'm gonna pay like Skittle, bro. Here we are. Yo. Nah, leave that. Off the top of my dome. Make rappers stay at home. Beetone. Beetone.
Yo. B, man, you went in.
Respect, man.
You went in, man.
Safe, man.
This guy's too... Yo, Mazza.
Safe.
Straight up Mazza.
Respect.
Rate yourself highly for that woman. Swear.
Safe, man.
Swear down. Yeah, so once again, like every show on Gunfingaz, it's sadly gotten to the end of the show. I want to give a big shout out to Beetone and Shak.eel for coming down. But before we go, social plugins, where can the people find you, man? Like, both of you, where can the people find you?
Facebook.com/Beetone, Instagram.com/The Beetone is my personal ones.
Yeah, so Instagram, Shak.EL, and then you can find all the stuff we're doing together, and also all the events, upcoming things like that on Equity Entertainment. That's on Instagram as well. That's EQUTITY Entertainment. That's
Bro,
it.
like all the links are gonna be in the bio. Like,
yeah, songs we've got out at the minute. Links in my bio, links in Equity's bio as well. So yeah, just check all
on
that.
YouTube.com/The Beetone, you can find all of my videos from like 12 onwards, but forget that.
Yeah,
bro.
All my new videos and everything will be on there. So subscribe to the channel. Got Journey, which is out now on Spotify. So go cop that.
Serious bits, man. Honestly, make sure people check out what these guys are doing, because for Derby right now, these are one of the biggest things coming from two young guys that are just doing their bits, man.
Respect.
100%. So make sure to subscribe to the Gunfingaz YouTube channel for all latest episodes, freestyles, new stuff that's coming out. Obviously, I know it's the Crimbo Clotto episode, you know. We've had a very Christmassy time. I think we've made it very tropical for Christmas, but you know, maybe it's just because I want to be in summer again. Who knows?
Sunny Christmas.
It's a sunny Christmas. Yeah, we'll go for that.
Christmas.
Sunny Christmas shellings. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, obviously Gunfingaz on the YouTube channel and that. Twitter, DJ Medley P1, Instagram, Gunfingaz, you know. Obviously, it's the last episode of the year. I want to just thank all the support from the people, like everyone who's been doing that bit. I appreciate it. More shows for coming next year, man. Trust me. Just so much more shit we got going on. And yeah, that's all I can really say. So, big ups to everyone who's supporting the ting right now. Big ups to Shak and big ups to Beetone for coming down and doing their fucking thing.
Big up yourself as well, man, for doing this. You know what I mean? It's good.
Bro.
Big up yourself.
Exactly. Well, that's all for now. Goodbye, my G's.